Welcome to this Quick Take Rapid Learning module. Today's topic, the value of small promises, earning the Fairness Premium. Abigail believes that if you want to win big, you have to make bold moves. So when her customer mentions that the big boss is coming to town next month, Abigail sees an opportunity. She promises to accelerate a key project so the customer will have results to show the boss. Then Abigail moves heaven and earth to meet the new deadline. In fact, she gets it to the customer 2 days early. The customer is blown away, but it took Abigail a lot of work. And it was risky. What if she hadn't been able to deliver? And most important, Abigail wonders what she actually gained for her efforts. In the past, she's over-delivered on promises to customers, only to find that the goodwill didn't last long. When the next project came along, they bid it out and bought on price, just like always. So now Abigail is wondering, is there an easier and less risky way to win a customer's gratitude and trust? In this quick take, you will learn what people feel when someone makes a promise to them and keeps it, how the concept of the Fairness Premium can help you improve your relationship with the buyer, and why the best strategy is to make lots of small promises that are easy to keep. Everyone understands the value of a promise made and a promise kept, but research suggests that it's not the size of promises but their frequency that matters most, and that making and keeping many small promises can do more to build your relationship than the occasional grand gesture. To see why, let's take a closer look at the science of promises with a study from the University of Chicago's Business School and the UC San Diego School of Management. Researchers asked people to imagine a scenario in which a friend promised to help them with an important task. Then the researchers presented 3 different outcomes. One group of subjects was told that the friend dropped the ball, providing much less help than expected. The second group was told that the friend had done what he'd promised. The third group was told that the friend over-delivered, providing more help than expected. Next, the people in the experiment were asked how they felt about their hypothetical friend, to rate him as selfish, fair, or generous, and to indicate how grateful they felt toward him. No surprise, the researchers found that evaluations were significantly more positive toward those who kept their promises than those who broke them. What is surprising is that over-delivering, giving people more than they expected, brought no additional benefit to the promise maker. That last finding tells us something very important about the nature of promises. It's making and keeping a promise that matters most. The researchers concluded that a kept promise earns something psychologists call a fairness premium. In order to be fair, the person receiving the promise feels obliged to acknowledge not only that the promise makers provided valuable help, but also that they are good, reliable human beings. Let's stop and think about the power of that last idea. It suggests that when you keep a promise, you get a double dividend. You get credit for the value delivered, but you also get a personal premium for being trustworthy. Making and keeping multiple promises, even small ones, earns you the premium over and over. The customer learns that you are a person who always delivers what you promise and never promises what you can't deliver. So let's go back to our example with Abigail. She saw one big opportunity to wow her buyer and was right to take it. But the research says she probably didn't get an extra fairness premium by over-delivering on her promise. To build a strong, durable, long-term relationship with that buyer, she'd be wise to make and keep many smaller, lower-risk promises that establish her as a trusted, reliable person. So let's review the practical implications of these findings for salespeople. 1. Leverage the value of many little promises. Look for opportunities throughout the sales process to make small, easily keepable promises. Remember, the fairness premium comes from keeping the promise, not the size of the promise. 2. Make the promises explicit. You're probably making and keeping promises to buyers all the time, but if the buyer doesn't perceive them as promises, you don't earn the fairness premium. There's a huge difference, for example, between saying, "Your order will arrive on Tuesday," and "I promise you that your order will arrive on Tuesday." You don't have to say, "I promise" every time, but be clear that you are actively committing to making something happen. 3. Make promises personal. The Fairness Premium is about you, not your company or product. So don't say, "We promise," say, "I promise." And 4. You don't have to make a promise, but if you do, keep it no matter what. You pay a big price for every failed promise. Thanks for watching. Now return to the program page and take the quiz. Also, please take 15 seconds to click on the survey link and fill out an evaluation of this program.